Really peaking today and tomorrow, too. And I know, Tim, you wanted to talk about that breeze you got at the coast yesterday. That was a little bit of a help, right?
Yeah, that was the first time I left the valley since I got here in April.
Yeah.
I went to Anaheim last night, and that breeze, it was like what? It was almost cold. Like 78 degrees was chilly.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that works?
Which is great because Anaheim is not even a coastal city.
Right,
and it's
exactly.
just incredibly cool.
The craziest thing was coming back last night. I was listening to the 11 o'clock. I had on the stream on the car.
Yeah.
And I was watching my thermometer go up from 78 to like 94 in a matter of, what, 24 to 30 miles?
Right.
Like, once you just got back in, it just went
Crazy
right
how those
up.
temperatures. And I have to mention, that breeze was probably almost as good as that Angels win, right, Tim?
Oh, shots fired.
Man. Yankees fan, tough loss last night. I'm sorry, I had to. I was planning for that. Yes, we are tracking excessive heat warning. Again, we mentioned it's for the valley, but really for all of Southern California. You zoom out here, we are including, again, all those coastal cities as well. Again, some coastal cities seeing, again, temperatures that could be 10 to 20 degrees above average. For us here in the desert, again, still above average, a few degrees, but we're typically used to those kind of temperatures, again, around this time of year, but still something to keep in mind. It's going to be hot. Might even feel humid at some moments too. So again, this is going to continue into the holiday weekend. So just keep that in mind. We're going to talk about it every day just because we want to remind you it's hot outside. 114 right now in downtown Palm Springs, and winds really just breezy at this hour. Not a concern. Here's what's causing that heat, that high pressure system. Again, remember when it was bringing in all that monsoonal moisture? Well, now just keeping us hot. It's going to be parked again over the Great Basin, really just strengthening over the next couple of days. So bring in those warm temperatures, that dry air mass. So again, for today, temperatures ranging up to 115 degrees, peaking on Wednesday. We'll see a little bit of some cooler temperatures, and I mean just cooler by like 111 instead of 115. And then we'll start peaking as we get into Sunday and Monday. So here's what we're looking at for the next couple of days. Company our 3-day forecast, 116, like I said, peaking Wednesday for those temperatures. We'll see 113 Thursday, 112 for Friday. We'll talk about, again, what we can expect for the weekend, some monsoon moisture in that full forecast coming up.
Spend your weekend at the coast.
Yeah. I tried to get our boss to let us go to the beach for National Beach Day. It was declined.
That would be great.
That'd be awesome.
We should do a show from the beach. Why not?
I'm in.
We have great ideas. Is our boss watching? But yes, National Beach Day. Just continue the weekend since we live about an hour and a half away, so it's a little bit of a drive for us. But definitely looks nice to be at the beach today. I could take, again, being in the water, especially 9 months pregnant. Right now we're taking a live look at the Walter Clark High 111 Cam, again, in Rancho Mirage. Mostly clear skies out today. You see a little bit of those clouds, again, over our mountains, and really just breezy conditions. Traffic light on 111, so what a great day. Hot day, though, here in the valley. Today's high, 115, so we are in the 1-teens, ladies and gentlemen. We took a break for a few weeks, but we are back again. Normally this time of year, temperatures around 107, 108. We are well above that today, pretty close to those record-breaking numbers. So as we look into Wednesday and Thursday, take a look at tomorrow. Palm Springs scene, we're going to peak in that heat, like I said, 116, just 2 degrees away from the record-breaking number from 1950 when it's 118 degrees. Thursday will be far away from the record-breaking number. Same story again for thermal. Doesn't mean it's not going to be hot. Here's those temperatures across the valley at this hour. 90s up in the high desert, 107 at the base. We'll stay in the 1-teens for the entire low desert, 81 up in Big Bear. Overnight tonight, overnight temperature is going to be warm too. So we are continuing that warmth even into those overnight temperatures. Take a look at Palm Desert, 90 degrees, 89 for Palm Springs. So it's just going to feel toasty day and night. Dew points as well. Again, 60 degrees Thursday and Friday. So again, along with those warm temperatures, we're seeing dew points a little bit higher than normal. So it might feel a little bit muggy. As we get into Wednesday, like I said, high pressure system just going to be parked over the Great Basin. Again, continuing to strengthen that heat as we get into Wednesday. Like I said, peaking Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday will cool down a little bit. Now this is mid-level moisture. Again, about 700 millibars up in our atmosphere. Now we are tracking again, right now it's a tropical wave. If it does become a tropical storm, it's going to be Javier. That is the next name in line. Now, as we get into later this week, you see how, again, it's counterclockwise. You can see the storm moving just a little bit. Here's the Salton Sea. A little bit of that moisture could move in to the valley. So here's where we're looking future precipitation according to the North American model. Are we going to see anything coming into the area? Ooh, I might have to show you in our 6 o'clock. Looks like my computer's freezing a little bit. But again, it was showing earlier a little bit over Big Bear. But again, depending on where that tropical storm again kind of moved, right now it's kind of disorganized. We'll see what happens. Comfort 7-day forecast, again, we're 116, peaking with that heat on Wednesday. We'll say in the 1-teens. Not through the weekend. Again, well, in a couple hours, again, take your dog out. I felt bad. Peanut was not her favorite person today. She loves the outdoors. She was looking at me at the door like, I'm going to go out and play. I'm like, can't let you. So you might not be your dog's favorite person this week. I don't know if you've experienced that with Anchor at all.
Yeah, no, he doesn't understand that. He loves being outside. Doesn't matter.
Like, Dad, what is wrong with you? But yes, as Olivia said, again, in a few hours, that is the time. Again, if your dog wants to go outside, maybe get them outside, get a little exercise. But let's wait until that sun goes down. It cools down a little bit. We are under this excessive heat warning. We'll probably mention every day as a good reminder because it's going to continue through the holiday weekend. Again, really, this is all for Southern California. So we're not just talking about the valley. This extends all the way to the coast. So again, some coastal cities seeing temperatures 10 to 20 degrees above average. For us here, we are above average, up to 10 degrees at certain points. So just a good reminder. I know you guys are all used to these temperatures, but again, it's a good reminder. Don't be on those peak conditions because it is toasty. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Right now in Palm Springs, 115 degrees right now. Again, winds coming from the north direction, humidity at 9%. So humidity not too bad at this hour. Again, for today, high pressure system. Again, this one that brought kind of in that monsoonal moisture over the past couple weeks. This is now going to be parked over the Great Basin. So again, bring in that warm air mass, just really bringing in those warm temperatures. So we're peaking tomorrow as far as that, those temperatures go. Be a little bit cooler. By a little, I mean a degree or two as we get into Thursday and Friday. Covered our 3-day forecast, 116 for our Wednesday. 113, we're saying the 1-teens for the next week. We'll break down again more we can expect for the weekend weather, monsoonal moisture in that full forecast coming up. Over our mountains, other than that, we're seeing some drier conditions. Definitely from what we saw over the past couple of weeks. Today's high, 116 degrees. So again, 10 degrees roughly above that normal average we expect this time of year as we round out the month of August. One more day of August, then we are hitting September, if you can believe that. 3 degrees away from that record-breaking number from 1984 when it was 119 degrees. Here's a look at those record-breaking temperatures for Palm Springs and Thermal. The closest we are to that record-breaking number will be tomorrow. So 116 for that high on Wednesday is what we are tracking right now. Just 2 degrees away from that record-breaking number in 1950 when it was 118. Not going to be close on Thursday. Thermal looks like they're still far from those record-breaking numbers, but doesn't mean it's still not going to be feeling hot out there. Here's those temperatures across the valley this hour. Again, 90s up in the high desert. 106 at the base. We are still in the 1-teens for the low desert, 94 in Banning. Take a look at these overnight temperatures. Again, not only are we having above average temperatures for those daytime temperatures, overnight is the same story as well. Palm Desert tonight, this evening, 90 degrees. We're looking at 89 for Palm Springs. Dew points as well. Again, a little bit drier for today and tomorrow, but jumping up to 60 degrees Thursday and Friday. So again, not only are we in the 1-teens, dew points are a little bit higher as well. So also might feel a little bit muggy, a little bit steamy out there as well. So again, just make sure you're staying hydrated. Don't be out in those peak hours, especially if you are 9 months pregnant. As we look into tomorrow, again, high pressure system, same story, going to be parked over the Great Basin for the remainder of this week, continuing to strengthen. So warming up those temperatures, like I said, peaking for our Wednesday, we're looking at 112 to 116. For our Wednesday. Now, this is a look at some mid-level moisture, again, 700 millibars up in our atmosphere. Now, we are looking at, right now, it's a tropical wave. Should it develop into a tropical storm, it will take that name Javier. Right now, again, still a tropical wave, but let's look at what we see, again, as it gets into later this week. Right now, this is Wednesday at 5 in the morning. So, again, tomorrow morning as we end August, again, you can see that counterclockwise motion there and a little bit of that monsoon moisture. So again, something to still be kind of aware of. Could see a little bit moving in. It said it might produce a thunderstorm or two. Doesn't look like rainfall is going to be an issue though for that moisture. So continue to track that as we get closer with that storm again just off the coast of Mexico. What we can tell you though is it's going to be hot. You know that. Comfort Air 7-day forecast peaking for those temperatures on Wednesday. Again, we'll stay in the 1-teens throughout the rest of this week. We start September as we get into Thursday, and we'll start with those September off with,
That's outside.
Exactly, yeah. Fingers crossed. Temperatures starting to drop. Not yet, but maybe by the time it's 11 o'clock tonight. Temperatures outside, 114 in Palm Springs. Like Olivia mentioned, again, in a couple hours, the sun will be going down. It's already starting to go down. Temperatures will be getting a little bit cooler than the 1 teen, so a little bit safer if you wanted to take your pet outside. Still a little bit toasty at this hour. Humidity at 9%. Here's a look at those wind gusts. Again, still having that onshore flow near the pass. And wind's really not a concern for us this week. We still do have that southeast flow. So again, really just in the single digits. Strongest wind gusts look to be in Cabazon at this hour, 13 miles per hour. As we get to Wednesday, again, even hotter conditions for Wednesday. So whatever plans you may have for Wednesday, let that be in the back of your mind. We're looking at some warm temperatures again for Wednesday, 112 to 116. Again, for those of you that maybe are really pregnant like myself, or again, have any concerns being outside, don't be exercising in those peak hours. I let my husband know in the Marines, he's doing some fighting stuff. I said, don't be doing that at noon because it is too hot outside for that. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're staying hydrated, taking all those precautions. You guys are all used to these temperatures, I know. So here's a look at Wednesday. Again, 116 for Palm Springs. We're 115 in Palm Desert. We are 110 at 29 Palms, 107 for Joshua Tree. We're 84 degrees up in Big Bear for our Wednesday. And like I said, Wednesday looks to be peaking for that heat. So temperatures will start to slowly drop. We'll still stay in the 1 teens, but slowly start to drop as we get into the weekend. Covered Air 3-day forecast. Again, we're staying at 113. 112 for Friday. We'll continue to monitor again that monster moisture. Could feel a little bit more humid on Thursday and Friday as we get into late this weekend. It continues as we get into September as well. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.